2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travellers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. This one's for birdie. Well, that's a nice line. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an underpass score.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
She's currently tied for 10th. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Nicely done. 9 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 2 under for the day. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Okay, that'll work.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
If she holds this, she'll add 20 feet to her collection. Little birdie look in here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
That should find the fairway. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Handy effort, that one. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. This one's dialed in. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. A birdie putt awaits.
Looking really good.
Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one. Alex Noren is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead. The sixth is the first of our par fives, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
Yeah, that one will play. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently tied for the lead. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Ooh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well holed. Let's move on. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands. A good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Going with a 4-iron here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. This is a par putt. Currently at -5 now for the day. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
This one is right down the pipe.
Well, she's killing Xander Schauffele after that. What a brilliant shot into the screen.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Sitting at -6, currently in the lead. Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Yep, tracking well.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take her to 8 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
That was a beauty.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh, nice line. Yes, they've made it. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, just missed. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holing putts with will. Let's enter the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This has eyes for the hole. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. It's just about 3 feet away. She's currently sitting in first place. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
Tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
I love seeing stuff like that.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
That'll sting a bit.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Putting for birdie here. Was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, she's got roughly 115, I'd say.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Going with the 7.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And this is the player who tamed TPC River Highlands this week, your Travelers Championship winner.
And they'll be traveling down the road with a lot of cash in the bank, won't they? Look, what a win.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
No, filled with talent as Lexi Thompson. This is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out. That should find the surface. Well, that's beautifully judged. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Tee shot is looking good here. The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
This one's online. Oh, well hold for eagle. Currently at 3 under for the event. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill. Blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. This is buckets. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Well struck. Sitting at -4. Outright first here. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Ooh.
Well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Three feet to go here to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
And after that hole, leading Tommy Fleetwood by a couple. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That's very impressive.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Second shot here on the 6th. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
I think not only is she making a play to challenge Lexi in this rivalry, but with that shot, she might be making a play to challenge Lexi out on tour too.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
She's a top quality player, this one. From about 130 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that was so close to going in. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. That was wonderfully done. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
It's tracking. That was a gallant attempt. If you can make this one, it's for par. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Second shot here at the 10th. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Oh dear. Can she get out of this one?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. 14 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
If it's up, it could be in. They've held it. That's very gutsy.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
She's feeling less club here. Have to say, I think that might be the right call.
A 7-footer right here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's pretty tidy. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Looking really good, this one. That's inside the range. And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Should find the green here. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
That starts off on a good line.
Yeah, it's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Nice stroke. Oh, terrific. What an effort. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot. 7 feet to the cup. That gets the job done.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Opting for the 3-wood.
She's being aggressive here. I love this style of play.
Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Oh, that's a beauty. She'll be stoked.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. A thing of beauty. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. What a drive that was.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And as good as they putt.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated in every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well played.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Going with the 8-iron here. Quality shot, that one. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Rolling end over end, this putt's looking great.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go in a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, how about that one?
This player is putting for fun.
And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark, players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Lovely effort, that. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take her to 4 under. The fifth hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Well played. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Big chance here. Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
All guns blazing here. They've got full attack mode on.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Oh, get in. Oh, what a big putt to make that one. And that will move her to 7 under. And she's our leader. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take her to 8 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Well, they've certainly got the swing and a groove.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Great shot. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Putting for a birdie with big wings. Okay, steady now. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Yeah, this is looking nice.
Oh, what a super shot. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Going with the 5-iron here.
While her playing partner, Colin Morikawa, was watching that shot closely. What a fantastic approach shot.
This one's for birdie. Nice line. Well done. Take the birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's all class.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
She's found the green on this approach. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Choosing the 9-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played. She's currently in first position. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Oh, that impressed me and her. Playing from around 160 yards. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And down it goes.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That's well holed. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now, and this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at roughly, I'd say 165.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. A birdie putt awaits. And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hardworking folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. That's nicely done. Time for the second shot into the first.
They've decided to club up.
That's a golf shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Outstanding approach shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, that's a ripper.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
She seems to be completely unintimidated, unaffected by Brooke Henderson. I think she knows something about her game that we don't.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
You like that, didn't you? Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the 5th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Time to tee off at the 6th. Oh, well played. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Starting to look really good.
And you hold it. What a monster. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second.
This one is chewing fiber.
Outstanding shot. High quality. Just 6 feet between her and the hole. That's frustrating. A par putt on the table. Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Wonderful shot.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Sitting at 9 under, currently in the lead. Good sounding strike, that one. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
This one has eyes for the hole. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting for a par here. They're nicely holed. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. This shot from around 210 yards. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was a beauty, right against the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 12th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Still in the lead now after that hole. We have a par 5 on this one.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Getting ready to play their third. Wonderfully played. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that puts her in first place. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Good looking shot this. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, about 195. That's her number.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
That's the right pace. This should drop. What an effort. Add another shot to your lead. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Wonder how they will play this hole. Do they want to attack it? If so, they can extend their lead.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Ah, yes.
That was bang on target. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Putt is underway.
And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Going with the 8-iron here. Great looking shot this. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Going with the 4-iron here. This one heading towards the green. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Get in. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That's heading for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, you've got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin.
Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
From about 100 yards. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Currently 1 under for the round. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
She is not holding back whatsoever. Look at this. An approach shot like that against Lydia Ko. Lydia is one of the best players in the world. She doesn't care.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
That's some good golf right there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill. Now that's how you roll the rock.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. She's currently sitting in first place. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth. That's tracking.
And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle.
Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4-7.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Wow, what a shot. 4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will move her to 7 under. Over to the par 3, 8th we go. And it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Putting for birdie here. Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Well, that's a handy shot. It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
They get a little ground draw here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2. That dog will hunt.
Good aggressive play. She looks like she's going for the green. Handy effort, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's looking at, I'd say about 21 feet.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. Job done. Let's head to the next. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room in the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a lovely putt to make. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
This is on a great line.
Oh, well played. Currently 13 under for the day. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides, so hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. This putt is from 14 feet.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. Still in the lead now after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
gargantuan tee shot.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies? A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yep. All right. Beauty.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment.
That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the first. Oh, that was pure. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Beautiful shot.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Looking great now.
Was it a good line?
Just a short putt remaining here.
She's in a sheriff 4th spot. The par 5 4th is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
This really looks good.
Well, that'll play. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par. She's currently sitting in 3rd. Rich, this par 3 5th really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Ooh, right by the hole. Make this putt, and you'll move into 2nd on the leaderboard. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
This one's for birdie. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take her to 4 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Get in the hole. Well done. And that will take it to 6 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Putting for birdie. That was a gallant attempt.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, come on, sit. She's played that one nicely. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make their par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
8 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Oh, what a stroke. She's made it for eagle. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
And he's down there. You got a read?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this. This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 14 under for the round. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, so close. Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet. This one's looking good. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Well, you're a ball striker. There's no doubt about that.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. Nicely done.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Good looking putt. And that will drop in for birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Second shot on the second. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, almost went in. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Looking for another birdie here.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
And she's our leader.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
that'll work. That's fine.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a good-looking shot there. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This one's tracking.
Oh, what about this start?
Setting the tone early in this round.
Leading by a couple after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Going with the hybrid.
She's hitting shots like that against Tiger Woods? I never thought I'd see that.
A birdie putt awaits. This one's tracking. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
This hole here is a par 4. Yeah, that one will play. From about 130 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that one's looking good. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Just a 4-footer remaining. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That one just slides by. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This is a good chance. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take her to 8 under. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Going with the 7. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Ouch, that hurts. A par putt awaits. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That one's heading down Broadway. Sitting at -8 in their round. Currently in top spot.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. She's a top quality player, this one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can she make number 13 lucky? She's got a 13-footer here.
Be the ball, Danny. No. Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And here we are with the third shot. Quality shot, that one. 7 feet to the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
You've arrived at a par 4. That should find the cut, stuff. Second shot here on the 11th. Well, this one's right at the pin. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Should find the green.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Super shot, that.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards. Club up. I like this play.
A wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie here on the 13th. A 7-footer right here. That's frustrating.
An opportunity to make a par here.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Oh, tidy looking shot that. And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, just missed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. It's just about 3 feet away. And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field. And a chance to ice the tournament here, holding the lead, playing the last. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up. Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated in every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying...